Hello, I've got two beds that I'm going to try a little different method between the two, but they're basically going to be composting in place, getting ready to get plants whenever I get around to it. And in this one I am putting in these water oak leaves that I've got that I'm raking up and putting in here and trying to clean them up a bit. And then it's going to get horse manure on top of that. And you can grow in fresh horse manure. It's only problem with horse manure is sometimes you'll get seeds because they don't digest everything fully. But I've not had that problem with the feed. I guess that my daughter's horses are on. They're already cracked or something. So that's been working out. But even if they do, to me it's not that big a deal. So this one is just getting leaves and compost. Now this one over here, it was just a big mound of weeds, all sorts of weeds. I had some little planters that I had grown beans in a couple of years ago, and I dumped them out. And I also dumped all, instead of trying to do my bucket, see, you can see how rooted that bucket got with the grasses and weeds that were growing in it. See the dandelion. I don't know what some of these other weeds are. There's some blackberry in here and briars. So there's a first year blackberry cane right there. And what this is, and I'll do a better job covering all this, is 2 wagon loads of fresh chicken manure from the barn. And it's very high in nitrogen, and I'm hoping that the nitrogen will burn the seeds and everything that's in here right now. So it will not only cause it to become very nitrogen rich over here, so I've got some raking and shoveling to do to kind of mound this up properly, but I'm just going to make a unformed long bed right here. And I was kind of confusing it with hugelkultur, I think I'm saying that right, and that involves a little bit more work. Wood is inside the mound, and I'm not doing that. This is something I picked up from a composting book. I was reading about how, why not use what you're composting in other ways besides, putting it off to the side, that the compost can actually do work for you. Like in this case, this nitrogen-rich manure is going to take care of these weeds. I'm not going to pull it up and have to get things cleaned up. It's actually going to do the work for me, and it's going to compost in place. So later this year or next year, all I have to do is put some plants in here. So instead of having my compost like where I've got it actually in between the barn and this garden, it's going to be here. So I may not have chicken manure composted for next year to use in my compost tea, but I'm sure they'll make plenty more for me. But this is just another project that I'm playing with and seeing how that goes, because if it doesn't work, I've lost nothing. I've learned something, and I will still have compost. Oh goodness, stuff can be serious. Definitely wear garden boots out here. But anyway, this is what I'm doing with the 2 beds of composting in place. They're 2 different methods, and why I'm doing the 2 different methods. The other bed has weed block underneath the leaves, and it's going to pretty much get stuff that I can grow in the next week or so. As soon as I get it done, I can start growing things. This one, a little bit more patient with, but that's fine. I really don't know what I want to do over here. And even with this method, I can mound up the horse manure on top of this and grow in the horse manure, all sorts of stuff, while the rest of everything underneath gets killed off and composted. So if you've done this or have a better way for me to do this, please let me know. I'm willing to try different things, and I'm still learning. Thanks for watching.